Today's video is about how to effectively learn part 1. Since we have such a huge variety of helpful advice to share, we decided to create 2 shorter videos instead of only one long one. So make sure to check the second one too. Our goal is to give you helpful advice and interesting scientifically proven facts, but in a calming way. So maybe you take this short time of watching and listening to take a break and unwind a bit. Number 1. Write down. One of the oldest and best proven methods of upgrading the efficiency of learning is to summarize the information written, because the complex sensory process of writing by hand forces your brain to process information in a more detailed way. According to a research by Princeton University and University of California, Los Angeles, college students who take notes by hand remember the information better than those who don't. Number 2. Use mind mapping. A mind map is one of the best tools to memorize information effectively because it gives you the possibility of organizing and connecting the load of information. By that, you can better see the relations and hierarchy of the single components. Number 3. Read out loud. Reading out loud is a good trick to make sure that you really keep the focus on the content of what you're learning, and by that, recalling it better afterwards. Number 4. Segment your learning units. Let's face it, the biggest enemy of effective studying is the well-known phenomenon of procrastination. Recent studies have shown that over half of all workday distractions are self-inflicted. Probably the number 1 technique to overcome procrastination and to study in a highly effective way is the popular 1980s Pomodoro technique by Francesco Cirillo. As a student, he found himself struggling to focus on his studies, and so he forced himself to study in 25-minute study units by focusing on a single task until his tomato-shaped kitchen timer rang. After that, he took a 5-minute break. Numerous studies have shown that dividing your learning into small sections, not only in the aspect of timing, but also in the aspect of dividing complex projects into smaller, actionable steps and taking regular breaks, is one of the best ways to stay focused even throughout a long amount of time. Here is how it works. 1. Get a to-do list and a timer. 2. Set your timer for 25 minutes and focus on a single task until the timer rings. 3. When your session ends, mark off 1 Pomodoro and record what you completed. 4. Then enjoy a 5-minute break. 5. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer, more restorative 15 to 30-minute break. Number 5. Sleep well. We cannot give sleep enough credit. As various researchers have shown, a sleep-deprived person cannot focus the attention optimally and therefore cannot learn efficiently. Secondly, sleep itself has a role in the consolidation of memory, which is essential for learning new information. Consolidation represents the process of a memory becoming stable. So to say, the transportation of the information into the long-term memory. Number 6. Review and repeat. A good way to deal with especially big workloads is to keep reviewing and shortly repeating the information you studied the previous day in the beginning of your daily learning session. By that, you can make sure that all of the information find their way into your long-time memory. Number 7. Focus on the process, not on the outcome. A research by Carol Dweck, psychologist at Stanford University, has shown that having learning goals leads to more success than having performance goals, meaning that students are more successful when concentrating on the learning of information instead of trying to get a certain grade. And finally, number 8. Study multiple subjects. An interesting fact probably many people haven't heard of. Professor Doug Rohrer of the Psychology Department of University of South Florida states, "It is more effective to study multiple subjects each day to help you stay focused than to deep dive into 1 or 2 subjects." We hope you get some helpful output from our video and send you lots of energy for your next study session. Make sure to check out our second video with even more helpful advice. It is linked here. We would love to hear about your experiences with learning, maybe even with other interesting tips by leaving a comment. Is there a topic you would like us to talk about next? Let us know, and don't forget to show some love by pressing the like button below and subscribing to our channel.